Rumble fights are messy. While trying to hit each other, players will cover the field with litter with purposeless structures. This debris, as I'll call it, can serve as environmental hazards, as traps, or for hit combos. However, there is a better way to use these structures, cobbling them together into your very own makeshift mount.
Hey, nice one.
This video is all you need to start makeshifting. We'll cover everything from opportunities to methods to makeshift classification. However, if you don't know how to fly it, I put some resources in the description for you. You'll need to master flight for makeshift.
No way!
Good question. It's a vibe. Multi-structure flight with debris or your opponent's structures involved is makeshift, but the lines on when a structure becomes debris is unclear, so just follow your heart. The easiest makeshift is just this, grabbing a wall off the floor with a cube and flying, which is boring and lame, so we're stepping it up. What if you water bent into a makeshift called a surface tension? Or once in the air, you swoop in a new structure like a vulture.
You're gonna find out.
What if you did a Yoshi-style tsunami on a laying wall to do a tsunami makeshift, the fastest setup for it? Let's step it even further, makeshift with a boulder. And atop this tree of makeshift lies the Goliath's hammer, invented by Lunartik, which combines the boulder makeshift and the tsunami makeshift. Yes! Yes! All of these are makeshift because they all have one piece of debris or one of your opponent's structures involved. Oh, and by the way, you can try mixing makeshift into your own playstyle, like RH Null did with his broomstick makeshifts. Or Lopes with his stasis makeshifts. Right, and you just rejected it.
Exactly.
I love makeshift. Okay, makeshift is an art because at some point you just learn to be able to figure out any mount ever and just be able to control it instantly.
I was looking for you, and I couldn't find you.
There's two parts to makeshifting, opportunities and execution. When you start out, you should try to maximize opportunities. Just anytime a makeshift is possible, go for it. There's a wall on the ground, don't mind if I do. If you're playing the pit, there's 6 boulders just right there. When you start getting better, you'll get the feel for what time is appropriate for a makeshift. Makeshifts are often slow, but situationally, they are the fastest mount available. Oh wow, look, a situation where makeshift is the fastest available mount. So you'll have to be able to tell when that is. Don't look at the clips I'm showing, by the way. This is recreational makeshift. It's not professional at all.
Just being able to fly with literally anything.
Yeah, it's the art of the makeshift.
Art of the makeshift. Holy shit!
Oh, that is a good clip for the tutorial. Holy shit! Now the hard part, mounting and flying a makeshift. At the start, you'll hit yourself a lot, especially if you don't have experience with multi-structure flight, like I did. I recommend using adamant, which for some reason makes all self-damage deal 1 less. Control is something you can only get from experience, because every makeshift is slightly different. Flick is hard to control, but in the multi-structure world, that's usually minimized by repeatable combos. But with makeshift, every angle is unique to every mount. No predictable lucky dice or cat of two tails here. While practice will get you most of the way to perfect control, there are still some things you should know.
Also, that was
a cool makeshift? Alright, keep track of what structure and what side of it you're flying on. It helps understand your mount and control it better. Eventually, you'll be able to switch structure or side mid-flight. Learning multi-structure setups can help. I learned cat of two tails for this reason, so I could get better with my control of cube wall makeshifts. Sometimes a mount is just impossibly hard to control. Don't blame yourself for each step, just notice the patterns and eventually you'll be able to control the impossible.
Make it known that it's going to be...
Picking opportunities is the key to get better execution, so keep on messing up until you don't anymore. Wait. You thought the power of makeshift was in the hit itself? Of course not, it's in the follow-up. Once you land the hit, your job isn't over. That's why fundamentals are also important, so you can slam on and then dunk your opponent, like this. Combination safes, you know? Unfortunately, I wear shoes, so I can't really turn this into a life lesson or anything inspiring, so just go makeshift and dunk on people. Here's a couple of fun facts, by the way. The reason I invented Makeshift was because I've always had a fascination with the Makeshift aesthetic. The ships in Outer Wilds, Howard in Rumble, my real-life guitar strap that I made, and I wanted to bring that stuff into Rumble. It's also because Makeshift is a sick-ass name and it was unused somehow. You might have noticed that the definition of a makeshift does not rule out catching a structure mid-air while already flying, but I'll leave that as an exercise to the viewer. Alright, the tutorial is over, so here's all the clips I never found a use for.
On the bottom.
I don't know why you keep
Like
like
looking up.
defending your spot. The whole point of boulder makeshift is that you can't escape it.
I've literally escaped it before, so let's...
Because of my mistakes, not because of your skill.
Okay, watch me escape this.
Alright.
That was just the ping, I'm gonna be real.
sure.
That was just the ping.
That is a good
It was the
clip.
ping, I swear.
It worked. Yes! Yes!
Oh wait, there's a puppet.
That would be such a good clip.
Watch out, Blank. He's trying to hit you with a rock.
Whoa! I was trying to clone that move you